Good afternoon and welcome. It's glad to be back after taking a week off for conferences, but we're live here at DDX Studios today for another round of Get Married in the Smokies, the show that highlights weddings events here in Sevier County and surrounding areas. If you're a wedding professional that'd like to be on the show, or if you have a question or comment about the show, please message Mountain Fun Life. A big thank you to Mountain Fun Life. Go to Facebook, like their page, Mountain Fun Life, to see all the different shows that we have and find out what's going on and in or around the Smokies. And let's roll that footage, or let's roll that intro. Smoky Mountain Sounds is proud to be a community sponsor of Get Married in the Smokies. Smoky Mountain Sounds is your one-stop resource for your wedding needs here in the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. You can check us out on the internet, SmokyMountainSounds.com, or on Facebook, Smoky Mountain Sounds. Smoky Mountain Sounds is a proud community sponsor of Get Married in the Smokies. Good afternoon and welcome. A beautiful day here in Pigeon Forge. Not really, it's kind of raining, but it's beautiful here inside the studios at DDX. Big thank you to DDX Studios for the fact that we get to produce a weekly segment called Get Married in the Smokies. It's part of the Mountain Fun Life family, so if you're on Facebook, go to Facebook and go to Mountain Fun Life page, like their page, to see all the great shows that we are currently producing. I'd like to give a big thank you to Sevier County Fair for being one of the sponsors. The fair is coming up here shortly. It's August 28th through September 3rd. And if you'd like more information on the fair, you can go to SevierCountyFair.org. Again, that's August 28th through September 3rd. Also, something else that might interest you, if you like to get your dance on, but not just your dance on, your salsa dance on, and that was a really bad salsa move. Salsa Knoxville Latin Dance is actually doing dances here every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. at My People Activity Center. For more information about that, you can go to salsaknox.com, and that's S-A-L-S-A Knox.com. That's Salsa Knox Latin Dance. That happens every Tuesday from 7 to 8. And let's view this commercial.
Guys, I'm Waldo Solano, so you want to continue or come to try for the first time with the salsa class here in Sevierville. I can see you next week, so it will be every Tuesday, 7 to 8, alright? If you want to sign out, you can go to my website, salsanox.com. And this is where you can look when you
If I were to move like that commercial, I'd probably break something. I'm just letting you know. Anyway, welcome to Get Married in the Smokies, a show that hopefully helps represent the area. Each week I get the honor of interviewing different wedding professionals to find out about their business. And today I've got a good friend of mine, Don Samples.
Hey Ron, good to see you.
Midnight Magic Studio.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. So tell everyone, what is Midnight Magic Studios?
Well, in a nutshell, Midnight Magic Studios produces wedding films. I don't use the term wedding videos, even though that's what most people understand it as, is wedding videos. To me, a video is something you watch maybe once or twice, you put it in a shelf and it's gone forever. What I create are films, and I create a film of a wedding day where I tell the love story that goes on that wedding day. And I create it in such a way so that it has a timeless feel, a timeless sense to it, so that a bride or a couple can watch the film once every year, once every other year. They can watch it 15, 20 years from now, and they get the same feeling and same emotions from that wedding day as if they watch it for the very first time.
Sure, and when I think of film the way you say it, I think of term of production.
Exactly. That's what I really try to do most of all, is I do a lot of production. I put a lot of effort, a lot of time into my film. So this isn't something that I shoot on a Saturday and have a very quick turnaround and it goes right back out the door. I actually sit there and I do, I analyze music, I analyze the look and the feel of the wedding day. When I'm there on site shooting the wedding that day, I'm paying attention to more than just what my camera's getting. I'm paying attention to the family that's there, to the couple, so I get a feel of who they are, what they are, so that when I'm going back and creating this film for them, it has that same emotion and that same feel, so that if we're doing a wedding that day that has a fairy tale feel to it, then their film will have a fairy tale feel to it. If it's more of a kind of a lighthearted, jovial kind of day, then I want their film to be that way, because I want it to represent who they are and what their wedding day was like.
That makes sense. That makes sense. What got you into the business for?
That's kind of a funny story. I literally say I backed into the business. Back in 1999, my then wife's cousin was getting married at Tellico Yacht Club, and we were trying to be cheap on wedding presents, and so she said to me, "Why don't you go film their wedding, and make a video of their wedding?" And my response to her was like, "Who'd want a video of their wedding day? Yuck." And so she still talked me into it. I went out there and shot it, and you know what? At the end of the night, I realized this was fun. I had a good time doing this. It was a blast. So when I gave her the video, which I still have a copy of, and quite honestly, it's the most horrid thing I've ever seen in my life. I'll never watch it again. But I really enjoyed it. And so she showed it to a friend who contacted me and said, "Would you do mine?" And showed it to somebody else and somebody else. And I just did it just for fun. I didn't charge anybody any money.
Yeah.
It was just something fun for me. It was a hobby. Until one day I got a phone call from somebody, didn't know who they were, never heard of them before. Said, "I've seen some videos you've done. I'd really like you to come and do it." I was like, "Look, I really just do this for fun." She goes, "I'll pay you $500 for you to come out and do it." I go, "What day's your wedding again?" And slowly over time, I've built up Midnight Magic Studios to where now this is my full-time job. This is what I do on a full-time basis. I try to shoot about 20 weddings a year. This year, I'm already up to 27 this year.
So yeah.
And so this is probably been my busiest year I've had in a long time. But I say this: it's as long as weddings are fun for me and they continue to be fun, and I continue to enjoy them, I'm going to continue to do this, because it is a lot of fun. You get to spend time with a couple.
But it is work.
It's very much work. It is very hard work. It is you're on your feet all day long. I mean, honestly, I'm following the brides all day long. I'm walking behind them. I'm going up and down hills, inside, outside. So a typical day, I'm on my feet for like 95% of the time.
That makes sense. Now, is there an average as far as per wedding that you spend on production, editing, behind the scenes, after the scenes?
Time-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I say is it takes me about 12 to 14 hours per hour of shot footage that I work on post-production. Because again, I'm very detailed in what it is I'm doing. I don't just throw something out there just to throw it out there. I'm working really hard to make sure that what I'm giving them is good quality work.
That makes sense. And especially in the wedding industry, I mean, you want someone who's got that passion, someone who's got that vision, someone who's going to take all the elements and put them together, because again, it's like this. Yes, you show up the day of, and that's any profession, whether it comes to floral, catering, officiating, photography, videography. You show up the day of, but that's only one part of what you do. There's so much more that goes on behind the scenes between phone calls, emails, consultations.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's different with what I do. With most wedding professionals, they see the product the day of the wedding.
Right.
And so they're expecting that, they know what they're going to get. With both photography and videography, all of our work and all of our products is delivered after the wedding.
Yes.
So they see us day of, and I think, well, you're just there for 5-6 hours.
Right.
But what they don't see is the hours and hours on the back end that I'm spending late at night in the studio, editing everything together, putting the film together, matching the music up to the scene, syncing everything up, doing color correcting. There's a lot of work that goes on behind. So that's what's so hard a lot of times for brides to understand, is the fact that, well, I only see you for a few hours, but yeah, that's true, but what you don't see is the hours that we put in on the backside.
Behind the scenes. So if someone is looking for that film style production for their wedding, that they really want to up it, how do they get a hold of you?
Very simple. My website's midnightmagicstudio.com. You can do a simple Google search. I pretty much pop up toward the top of the page. My website has some of my video clips. Well, I don't say clips. I call them trailers. Because again, if I'm creating a film,
it's a trailer.
It's a trailer for it's a coming soon trailer. So you'll see some of those on there. Simply contact me through my website. Give me a call, 865-335-2919. And I'll be more than glad to sit and talk with you, discuss what you're looking for your wedding day, when your wedding day is, where it's at, and we'll get you set up and get you with a package that's kind of designed and fitted to fit your needs and your budget. And that's one thing I pride myself on, is that I can create most any package to fit most any budget, so that anyone who's looking for a film can generally get one.
Awesome, awesome. And that's something that makes your business unique, and something you like brides to know is that you're putting together a production for them for their wedding day.
We're putting together a one-of-a-kind production. This is a one-of-a-kind film. This is, when I give you your finished product and your finished film, this is something you'll put up on a shelf, something you'll watch multiple times, and something you'll enjoy for years to come. And even your kids and your grandkids will, want to sit there and watch their mom and their grandmother get married.
Well, awesome, Don. Thank you. I appreciate you coming and
No
talking
problem,
about
Don.
your business. Don Samples with Midnight Magic Studios. And again, if you like something, if you're looking for that production, if you're looking for that element to take it to the next step of helping tell your love story after the day of your wedding, to where all the elements are put together, then Don is definitely someone you want to reach out to. Something to do, something unique about the area is there's so much going on in the Smokies, but one thing to really check out is it's a company called Sky High Air Tours. His name is Mark Hightower. You can see him on Facebook. If you've never been in a plane or a helicopter and you want something fun, this is something you can do. Sky High Air Tours, Mark Hightower. Take a look at this.
Flying higher and higher and higher.
Well, I've developed what is probably the world's worst business plan. It's not about making money. It's about taking people flying. That's my real goal. I got to make money to keep the airplane flying, but you don't own an airplane like this. An airplane like this, you're a caretaker. It's been around for 90 years, and I hope it's around for another 90 years after I'm gone. So I just got it for a period of time, and during that period of time, like I said, I'd like to just take as many people flying and share the experience of being in an open cockpit with as many people as I can. So come out and go flying with this.
Absolutely, come out and go flying. This is a great experience. You need to bring your kids to do this. You need to bring your parents to do this. You just won't have a better adventure on a Saturday afternoon.
I always appreciate a second pair of eyes. Boy, do we pick a beautiful day to go flying. I love all them white fluffy clouds.
It is an absolutely gorgeous day. Thank you for taking us up, Mark.
Oh, you're welcome.
Flying higher and higher and higher.
Smoky Mountain Sounds is proud to be a community sponsor of Get Married in the Smokies. Smoky Mountain Sounds is your one-stop resource for your wedding needs here in the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. You can check us out on the internet, SmokyMountainSounds.com, or on Facebook, Smoky Mountain Sounds. Smoky Mountain Sounds is a proud community sponsor of Get Married in the Smokies.